Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, degenerate. Wait, wrong thing. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I gotta take these off. I can do this for like 5 minutes and then I have to take them off. Welcome to a happy cowboy fan edition of the Empty Slate on a fantastical Friday. Always joining me with his hat on, Mr.
Really?
Mr. Sickly Barnett.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Man, I tell you, your boys sneaked out one. They eked out they barely won. But as Toretto has said, it don't matter if you win by inch or mile. Winning's winning.
A win is a win.
That's right.
And I am not mad about it. I was a little perturbed. Actually, I was a lot perturbed during that game. I'll say this. There were some golly, man, there was some shit there in that game that just 257 yards and penalties, right?
219.
I thought it was 257
like
total.
257. Good Morning Football said 219, I think.
Oh, well.
So
either way,
over 200 yards in penalties.
Just awful.
Horrible.
And,
for everybody that's listening or whatever, if you hear something clanking, it's cough drop. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It sucks because no, it doesn't suck. What sucks is this. And this is what sucks. As a Cowboy fan, we have been a part of the scrutiny for being, really just being second best. We've had the scrutiny of we've had this the worst part of the whole thing is, and what irritates me the most about it, the entire situation, is going into halftime, you were down. And it was like the haters came out of the ditches. They came out of the treetops. They came out of everything they could because they loved to see it.
Everybody loves to hate on the Cowboys, me included.
Yeah, you're definitely included.
I was just looking at it. I was like, well, that figures. I mean, they cannot beat a team with more than 4 wins.
Yeah. And haters are going to hate, which, you are. I mean, it's clear. Yeah. You're a hater.
But you know what? At least I'm a hater with a team. There's so many people out there that have no team. It's whatever their favorite team is, the one that's playing the Cowboys. At least I have a team.
I'll tell you this. My favorite teams this weekend, because my Cowboys won, my favorite teams this weekend are, one, going to be the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
And for two, it's going to be the Texas Longhorns. And I'm going to explain to you why I say the Texas Longhorns.
Okay.
So the Texas Longhorns are playing the Oklahoma State Cowboys in the Big 12 championship, right?
Yes.
Somebody from Oklahoma State, don't know who, don't know why, decided it was a good idea to put a dead Longhorn in somebody's front yard in Austin.
No, that's messed up.
A full-grown Longhorn.
Why?
I don't know. But I said this to somebody. I was texting somebody earlier, and I said, I'm an Aggie. I love Texas A&M. I love everything about Texas A&M. But I will tell you this. I hope Texas beats them by 100 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I saw the video, and it just, it was fucked
What
up.
was the point? Like, what?
We were over 5 minutes in. I even did drop a cuss word. Look at that. Go me.
Why would somebody do that? I mean, what did the animal do? I mean,
Chris, I saw that and I just. Why does it say that our birthday's today?
Because I formally started the Facebook page today 1 year ago.
Oh, well, happy birthday to us! Look at that.
We're 1 year old. I didn't even think about it. This podcast is exactly 1 year old.
Look at that!
Happy birthday!
It's a celebration, bitches.
That's right.
Now I've got to change my post. Yeah. So, I'm trying to find another house shoe because my toe got cold. So what's really messed up is, I guess it happened this morning. I don't know, but well, can you hear me?
Yeah, but
Papa, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Definitely. Speaking of which, we gotta get together soon because I have something for you.
December 16th.
Tyler's birthday.
Well, your kid doesn't even like you.
No, but he likes Texas Roadhouse, and then we're gonna go do some stuff. I don't know.
Well, either that or December 6th or December 17th. Are you gonna be off that Sunday?
Yes, should be.
You can come over and watch football.
Okay.
We'll do something because I want to smoke a pork butt, and I've got a couple here that are in the freeze right now, and I want to thaw one out. And I want to smoke one, and I want to smoke it on the big smoker, not the little smoker. Okay. Just because I just wanted it. I want to smoke one, and I want to make it right. I want to get it right. You know what I mean? Like I haven't got one right. I didn't do anything. So anyway, back to PETA and shutting down Oklahoma State.
Right.
They are like, it is. I don't know if anything's going to come about it, to be honest with you.
Do we know who did it and whose yard it was in? And
it was okay. So that's what I was trying to do. So honestly, right now, the only thing that I know about the whole situation is what I've been following on Twitter, and it's been pretty fucked up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's been like Twitter's one of those things. It's been like, what's going on? Like you see something and then it's just all over the place. Longhorn.
My Twitter feed is usually NASCAR stuff and naked girls.
Oh, my Twitter feed's normally a mixture.
For some reason, it's a lot of MILFs.
So even the Barstool, Oklahoma State said, we do not condone or endorse this behavior. That is, we are simply reporting the scene outside of the FH fraternity this morning. Someone took Texas Hate Week a little too far, and they are showing a video that somebody recorded outside of the frat house. And they decided to give some further information. To be clear, the Longhorn was branded FFH. Clearly wasn't FH who did this. So someone's going to jail.
Yeah, somebody stole a Longhorn.
Yeah, someone's going to jail.
Yeah.
Someone stole a Longhorn from somebody and they killed it. And even the Texas A&M Barstool said, I pray that we stick to the fun and the weird during the week of Texas. But I also pray that Texas beats Oklahoma State by over 1 million.
Yeah.
And then it was just all over Twitter. Like I don't care if you're an Oklahoma State fan. I hope your team gets beat by 1,000 this weekend. because it was just wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
that's wrong in so many levels.
I
just it's one thing to have a piñata or something, or a stuffed cow, or stuffed longhorn or something, some kind of a
even if you took
artsy deal,
even if you took like what's I have up here, my longhorns that I bought at a estate sale. Even if you took like a stuffed longhorn, like somebody that had it taxidermied, and you took that and you stuck that on their lawn, okay, that's a different story. It's been dead. It's mounted on a piece of cardboard. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to worry about here. Does it look a little inhumane? Yes, but you're not killing an innocent
it's
animal.
a little distasteful, but okay.
You're not dragging a dead animal to somebody's front lawn. Like,
no.
It's it's just really shitty. Anywho, let's get off of the sad stuff. How was your holiday? Did you bring your scale? Never mind, I already know this answer. I did. Oh, someone doesn't forget to turn their phone off.
I did.
Apparently you didn't.
There you are.
What happened?
I hit FaceTime, and then the computer went to FaceTime. And
who are you FaceTiming?
Well, I was trying to set up continuity. So if you open the FaceTime app on the iPhone and you bring it up close to the back of the MacBook, it should switch over to the camera on the phone. So it'd be a better camera.
Apparently you don't have the comments up.
It didn't do it.
You don't have the comments up. Kevin. Brian chimed in. It is not easy being a Texas Tech fan. And he said, yes, must show for December 16th at the and the loud LNO mansion. Yes, it is it definitely is a must for the people that want to be here. Everyone is included. Not really.
You like what I did with the colors?
No, I don't. Why are we green?
Packers victory green.
That is lime green, sir.
I know. I thought it was darker. Oh well, I'll do it next time.
Yeah. Anywho,
so yes, Thanksgiving was good. Had some good food. I did not bring my scale.
Yes, you did. You already told me you did.
I forgot it.
You were yanking my chain the whole time.
Oh yeah, of course. But I bought it, and I did get a teaspoon though. I took like a cereal spoon, and I got like two spoonfuls of mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and all that kind of stuff with it, so I didn't go overboard. But then come Friday, Friday I was sick, Saturday sick, Sunday sick. Been sick all damn week.
There's been a spike in something that they're calling RSV.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know exactly what it all includes, but I've heard that it Hey, yeah, that is true. Yeah, Brian is going to start contributing to us for our smoking seasoning needs. Brian came into an abundance of meat church seasonings through winning a contest.
Oh, that's cool.
I will say this, and this is a free when you yeah, exactly. I will say this: me and Mr. YFB went to the little pool hall over there in Ennis, and I will say that is a pretty cool place. That is a place that definitely needs to be something that you, I, Brian, and whoever else wants to join us to go do. It's a pretty nice place. They have a food menu. They have cold beers. They have an abundance of pool tables, which is like I don't know if you ever remember this one,
I
Chris.
suck at pool.
I'm terrible, but it's fun to play when you go with people. You know what I mean? Like, you go with a group and it's you make it fun, Chris. You have to make it fun. I'm not good at pool. I try to be, but I'm not. But you make it fun. I had to get something off your chin there. There was something on my screen, and I had to scratch it off. It was like a little black speck on your cheek. Just cleaning your cheek for you.
Know what that computer's used for?
It was black, Chris. It was a booger. But it was a really cool place. Definitely it was definitely one of those ones that I would definitely go back to if Brian said, "Hey, let's go back." But I will say this: Ennis is a drive.
Period. For you, yeah.
I met Brian in Waxahachie and we rode out there, but it is a good little haul. But it is a pretty neat little place. They have a abundance of pool tables, probably 6 to 7 dartboards, good size beers. I had me those big boys.
I want to michelada.
Could be good.
I haven't had one in a while.
I have a michelada mix here at the house that I just got this past 2 weekends ago. We went to, I think I sent you those pictures. Didn't I have those grills?
Grills?
Or the smokers and then the little setups, the little crank. I think I did. Let me go look. Hang on. I don't know if I did. I thought I could have swore I did. No, I didn't. How did I not send it to you?
Because you don't think about me like I think about you.
No, I swore to Christ I sent that to you. Who did I send that to? I sent that to... I must have sent it to your messages, maybe.
That's something we need to get straight. Are we going to use text message? Are we going to use WhatsApp? Are we going to use Facebook Messenger?
Bro, you message me on everything you can. Like,
you are always like...
You are always like sending me shit from Facebook or from like Instagram.
Since I use the iPhone mostly and you have an Android, I like to send people, Android users, stuff on either Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. It works better that way. It's higher quality photos and stuff.
Don't treat me different because I have a different phone.
Well, I have a S23 Ultra too. It's my whole line. But for some reason, when an iPhone user sends stuff to an Android user, it comes out on the Android side shitty because Apple sucks. So you don't get the full resolution of the pictures I send you. And you definitely want the full resolution of the pictures I send you.
As long as it's not your weenie, I don't care. No, the pictures come out fine. The videos, like when you send me pictures of you twerking in the shower and stuff, like those don't come out clear.
Oh yeah, the videos of me twerking in the shower have to be sent on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, those don't ever come out clear. Who did I send that video or that picture to? Because apparently I didn't send it to you on Messenger either. I knew I sent it to somebody.
You didn't send it to me.
I don't know who the hell I sent it to. Because now I can't find it. And I think I deleted it. Now I'm pissed. Oh, I know how to fix that. Dun-na-na, dun-na-na.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, come get me, ESPN. I dare you.
Go ahead, sue me. I ain't got shit. Drawing.
You ain't gonna take nothing.
Right. Oh, what else is going on in the world of Russ?
Yes, Beans. What's going on in your world?
My world? Nothing. Just a bunch of sickness. Down with the sickness. That's about it.
Down with the sickness, huh?
Yeah. Russ sent me material for my podcast. LOL, tensions running high between who?
Oh, yeah. I sent Brian a little video from, I guess it just was some interaction between a couple of guys at the weigh-ins, before the weigh-ins, excuse me, and man, they decided that they didn't really like each other. That's for damn sure. Oh, I didn't delete it. Shit, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay.
I want one of these, and I'll just send it to you.
On what?
Text. Yes, Brian, that was some pretty interesting developments right there between Armand and Mr. Bobby Green. I want one of those real bad, bro. Real bad.
The Santa Maria style grill.
Yeah, those are so nice. So I guess I did not tell you about the whole thing that we went to, right? Okay, so what's the date?
Going off gallivanting around, seeing other podcast hosts without telling me. I mean,
this was okay. A podcast host, motherfucker. So November 11th, they apparently have something in Fair Park kind of regularly, I guess. I will discuss that tomorrow before drive out to your mansion. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you check out Mr. YFB tomorrow before he drives out to the mansion. My 4-bedroom mansion. No. With a cornfield backdrop. So
overlooking a beautiful cornfield.
Yeah, overlooking a beautiful cornfield with multiple gas wells. So apparently there's something that's called the World Food. It's called the World Food Competition Championship. Okay. Excuse me. So Jessica's stepsister from Tennessee, they have a farm, and they do grass-fed beef. They do all their own they do all their own processing and everything. And so they were entered into this competition for burgers for their meat, and they got to participate this year. And so they invited us out on Saturday because they were in town. And normally we really don't get to see them, but maybe like once or twice a year. And so it was really nice to get to see them. And so they invited us out. They gave us all access passes. We got to walk around the whole venue. But on Saturday, they have this thing called the open fire competition. What I would recommend you do, because you are friends with Jessica on Facebook, I think, go back and look at it. Huh?
I'm not friends with Jessica.
You're not? Oh, well, go friend Jessica and then go back and look at some of her videos from that day. Because there are some, well, actually, you know what? I may be tagged in them, so you may be able to look them on my page. Anyway, so it's called the open fire competition, and they have a menu which is basically surf and turf. And it's all open fire. It's wood, charcoal, whatever, however they want to cook it. And so they have an allotted amount of time. Everything is by the time limit, by the T. Okay.
Maybe.
That cough sounded like it might have hurt your vagina.
I queefed a little.
So it is okay. I will tell you this. I was there the entire time I was there. The only thing I'm thinking is I want to put a team together and do this. Like, it looked so freaking fun. Like, there's guys they're all over the US. There were people that were from there were people there from England that came over to be a part of it. And like, they obviously they have to qualify. So they have to I don't know. I guess maybe they qualify it. Like, I guess in this area, maybe it's the state fair. It may be something just to look into eventually, but it was so cool because these guys had some kick-ass setups, and then some of them had 6 guys with them, and each guy had a job. And then there was one guy, he was by himself. He was just one lone soldier. And they just the people that were from England, it was just a husband and wife. And man, it was so damn cool to watch. And the guy that ended up winning on Saturday knew Jessica's stepsister and her husband, and he did braised short ribs and a seafood au gratin.
Au gratin, okay.
And I'm not shitting you, Chris. If this remote was the bone, you could have taken the bone, and my hand is the plate. You could have taken the bone and picked the bone up like this, and the meat would have just fallen off. And then if you would have put it in your mouth, it was like eating buttered meat. It was so good. And he ended up winning Saturday. And I don't know how he did overall. But it was, man, he was using different, I think it was you that was telling me about that Boar's Night Out seasonings. But he was using some of those. And there was I want to say there was 12, 13 teams. And man, it was so cool. It was awesome to see, because it was just I'm not gonna lie. By the time we got home at the end of the night, my head was hurting because all the smoke from all of when they gave them a time, okay, fire them up, and that was when they could light their charcoal, and they could get their grills ready, and they had these little, man, I wish I could remember what they were called, but they were badass too. They were like little torches, little bitty torches that they had the little green propane bottles.
Yeah.
So you just, and it was just like a little grill torch, but it wasn't like a big one. It was just like a little grill one. Those were so bad. Those were so cool. It was probably one of the coolest things I've been to, that has anything to do with cooking out. And I was like, okay, I want to watch this every year. This was that cool. I couldn't watch it on TV, but if I was there in person, that would be something I could watch in person. Did we lose you?
Yeah, my ear fell out. I definitely, what? I definitely want to do something like that. I'd like to participate. I think my meat is good. I can lay it down.
You can throw down.
Yeah.
Not lay down.
Yeah, throw down.
Yeah.
I can throw my meat. I can throw my meat down.
Boy said I can lay it down.
It depends on who you ask.
I can lay it down.
Well, you told me before we went live that you wanted to do a pork butt, and you wanted to do it on your big stick burner.
Yeah, I want to do it on the stick burner. I want to be better at doing that.
Yes,
because I made the beans again,
Brian,
and those.
Brian, words are hard. Okay, the beans you made, you did them on your Weber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they turned out real good.
And you waited till the charcoal got really good ashed over.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh charcoal. Mm-hmm. Good. That's what we learned with your queso, was that fresh charcoal.
Because there was a lot of ash in that queso.
Well, not just ash, but it was overly dirty smoked.
Oh, it was overly smoked.
Yeah.
I put it in that little plastic thing in the little container, and it was just
smoke. Yeah, smoke intensifies as it gets cooler. By the way, it doesn't go away; it intensifies. Definitely, man. I don't know if I would ever be good enough.
I don't know if we would either, but it would be fun to try.
It'd be fun to try. The few things that I've cooked for you and Jessica have turned out really good, I think. My pork butt, that last pork butt I cooked, did I use my Traeger? I don't remember if I used the Traeger or if I used my Weber. The Mexican pulled pork.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember either. I think I used my Weber.
Jackie did one on my on the Oklahoma. Did you get lost for a second?
Yeah, I was reading. I'm here. Innuendos, yeah. Well, you gotta have something to play with.
Meat. It's what's for dinner.
Meat. Beef.
Or no, beef.
Like chicken tonight. Chicken tonight. I can chicken, beef, boil on anything.
Something else I was going to bring up about life.
It's hard.
Oh, life is terrible sometimes. Man, what the hell was I thinking of? I was thinking of something I was going to bring up with you. Oh, no, that's not what it was.
Must not have been important, as my mom would say.
Well, no, it was, I think it was like goofy. I think it was wrestling related because I'm watching wrestling right now. So I think it was wrestling related. Oh, yeah, you were talking about CM Punk. That's what it was. Yes, CM Punk is back. Yes, CM Punk has a behavioral clause in his contract with WWE.
Oh, really?
Is CM Punk back for WWE for just money? 100%. Is he going to last his entire contract? I think he will because he's not working with children.
Right.
That's my
and
opinion.
How long is his contract? 2 years?
I think 3.
3?
I think. I don't know. I don't really know.
He looks, I'll tell you this. I know he's wearing the shirt and he hasn't put on trunks or anything yet, but he looks better than he did when he showed up at AEW. You all right? You're muted there, pal.
I had to take my hat off. My hair's hurting. What little hair I have on my head. Put the one that matters. No, I'm kidding.
This one.
They both matter.
My ears have gotten freaking huge, by the way.
Brother, I have to tell you, that is just something that's going to happen because we are getting old. Our ears will be large.
I'll tuck them into my hat.
This is a current. Hey, this is a current live unboxing. Because I haven't unboxed this yet.
Oh, World Series flag.
So,
what's that going to take the place of?
It's going to go in the spot of the Loud and Opinion flag for a minute. All right, here we go. Hang on.
As he disrobes, he pulls it out. World Series.
Right here.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Where'd you pick that up? You can't hear me. It doesn't matter. Quit shaking it.
I don't have my earpiece in, so I can't hear you.
You're making it bigger.
I don't have my earpiece in, so I can't hear you.
I know. It's funny. It's better than just having dead air.
Hang
on. Shake it for me, country boy. Shake it for me. Shake it for me.
Hey, guys.
He's going to have to listen to the actual audio version to get that.
I am back.
All right. So that's cool. Brian has a question. It'd be better for you.
Since CM Punk's biggest hang-up was main event. Brian, I do believe that at this WrestleMania, the upcoming, I do believe that we will see Mr. Punk versus Mr. Rollins. Mm-hmm. Probably night 1.
Night 2, I think, will be
night
Cody.
2 will be Cody and Roman.
Yeah.
I do think this is the year that the women do not get a main event spot. And that's okay. They don't need a main event spot every year.
No.
But yes, I do think we get Cody versus, Punk versus Seth Rollins. Honestly, that has been something that has been kind of like it's been something that's kind of been kicked around for a while because they actually never had a match in WWE. And they may have had a. Let me rephrase that. They may have had a match in WWE, but I think it was when Seth was with the Shield.
With the Shield, yeah.
Yeah, and so I really think that it was probably one of those things that it is what it is. It's maybe it was a singles match there. It wasn't as a main event style match as we would think that this would be, especially because Seth is in the spot in his career, and Punk is in the lateness of his career. And I'm going to be one of these people that I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't really think that CM Punk deserves some of the hate that he gets, but I do think he deserves some of the hate that he gets because there were multiple opportunities for him to be a bit bigger man in AEW, but it didn't happen. But that's what happens when you work with children. When you work with people, regardless of your situation of where you are working, when you work with people who are very immature and who like to bear their grievances on live TV, especially in that kind of environment, you know, you go back and you listen to some of the stories from some of the lighter days of wrestling. Somebody airs their grievances like some of these guys did in AEW. They're not going to get the kindness that CM Punk kind of gave some of these guys. They're going to get their ass beat in the locker room, and they're going to have to like it, or they're not going to get a paycheck. And yes, I do understand that we are in a different era. Yes, I am. Well, Hangman is one of them. Yes, I will say Hangman is one of them. But Jungle Boy, Luke Perry's son, Jack Perry, he was another one. He was, he's a little smartass on live TV. And I think, well, what happened between him and Hangman, what happened between him and the Bucks, what happened between him and Jack Perry, I think was all warranted because I think Punk handles things like a grown adult that is in a business that used to handle things like a grown adult, like grown adults used to. They didn't bear their grievances with the management. They went to somebody like men, and and I will say this: I do feel like it could have been handled a little bit less, like CM Punk did um, on a post fight press conference or on a post match or post event press conference. But it is what it is. I think
the press conferences after a wrestling event are dumb in my opinion anyway, but
100% agree.
I mean, it's a predetermined deal, and you're going to have a press conference after what? I mean, just more. It's dumb.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
But there are haters out there, and those haters are going to say that Punk is going to fail miserably, and he won't make his entire contract with WWE. Mr. Drew Turner is one of those, but I think this is going to be a different Punk, and the only reason I say this is because the almighty dollar speaks a lot more in this company than it does in the other company. And Punk has now said this in two companies. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I don't think the younger crowd of wrestlers that are here now understand that. You love those dogs, especially Lipstick. He's your buddy.
Yeah, he's the only one I like. The other one,
no. The two little rat dogs?
Yeah, I can't stand them.
No, I'd punt those like a football.
Yeah, the black one's about to die.
Don't cancel me, PETA.
The black one's about
post
to die.
conference. Stone Cold got after Mania. Agreed. But like I said, I think the post, like Chris said, the post press conferences are kind of a blow off thing. You know what I mean? It's more of one of those things that a head of state, a Tony Khan, a Triple H can say, this was our gate. This is how much money we made. Or not necessarily this is how much money we made, but like, this is our gate. This is how many people were here. This is what we know from, if it's pay-per-view, if it's Peacock, that's what I look at one of those things to be is, like, I don't really see, what I was just thinking? We need to be able to, golly, I just went on a bunny trail. I'll talk to you about this afterwards. My brain just sparked, and it sparked hard. And it sparked where I lost all my fucking concentration. Oh, so I think the money aspect, I think money drives everything. And the bad part about some of these things, for especially wrestling, is it is predetermined. It is something that is discussed. But the worst part about professional wrestling is both parties have to agree with the situation.
Right.
And if you're dealing with, and this is kind of how I felt with AEW with Punk. If you're dealing with talent that thinks they are a bigger talent than CM Punk, they're not going to agree with the money. They're going to think that they deserve the same exact amount of money that someone like a CM Punk or like a Edge, Adam Copeland, or like a Sting. They're going to think that they deserve that type of money because they've paid their dues in the indies, but that's not the case. And I think that's the same. I mean, I think that's really the same thing that you can say in all sports, right? Like, you could say it you can say it in sports, you can say it in movies, right?
Right.
Like, if you haven't done what other people have done, you don't deserve that type of money. Right?
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna, and I think that's not shit. I think that's common in the world, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like, what did he say? That sounds like the nickel and diming happening. Yes. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And we have a friend, me and Chris do. His name is Andrew. I will be going to an AEW event with him in a couple of weeks. And I will enjoy myself because it will be fun. It will be fun to watch. Because I love going to wrestling live events. That's something that will never stop.
I've never been
to a live wrestling event.
Never.
Really?
Nope. I wanted to go Raw. Last time I was here, we couldn't get together to do it.
You should just take off and go to that Wednesday Dynamite with us.
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm on a rotating 6-day job. So my off days rotate. And if I want to be off for Christmas, I got to continue my 6 days. Yeah. Man. It sucks. After Christmas, though, I'm going on the road. So, yeah.
You need to find you a better job.
Okay. I agree. I don't know what the qualifications I got other than, I'm
out of booze. Did I say that too loud?
No.
Okay.
I got some for you.
What?
I got some for you.
Okay. I'll hold my breath.
It's gonna be a while before I get there.
You could come over anytime you're off. You know where I live. Actually,
Skull?
huh?
Is that Skull or what?
No, that's my little bottle opener thingy. Oh, it's upside down. So I got this from the Dublin place.
That's right. You showed me that one. That's cool. That's the one that doesn't fit bottles.
Nope.
It's a little too big for twist offs.
But it's perfect for a pop off.
What did you think about this latest Netflix racing series, also known as F1? Season wrapped up. Max Verstappen won 19 of 22 events.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Red Bull just seems to want to win everything.
Yeah, except for NASCAR.
Yeah,
They were in NASCAR, they were horrible.
I mean, when it comes to F1, like right now, it just seems like they can't be stopped.
I gotta look and see where Fernando Alonso wound up.
No, you said it right. Fernando Alonso.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I've always been a huge Aston Martin fan. I don't know if you didn't know that. So when he came over to Aston, I was like, hell yes, because he actually did great for him. I don't think he won, but he did great for Aston. And I think they are third in constructors, if I'm not wrong.
My hairline looks terrible. I have to put my head back on. I mean, tell me, Chris.
Because I have none yet. I'm starting Rogaine, by the way.
My wife likes to let me grow my wife likes me to grow my hair out in the winter.
I can't pull that Brian Little look like he can. So I just got to shave it or wait until cover it up.
You can't pull off the B Little.
I can't pull off the B Little. But so what do you think is going to happen next year? Red Bull got hit with 3-point-something million pound penalty by the FIA.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's huge. So, I mean, what do you see for next season? Do you think tougher, restrictions on Red Bull, or?
I think you probably get tougher restrictions across the board.
I think
I don't think you can narrow it down to just Red Bull. I think what they do is the things that Red Bull has been violating that they know, they basically make that, okay, you know what? Instead of just segregating you out and just saying, hello, Red Bull, you're the violator, you screwed up, we're going to punish you. They're going to say, Red Bull, this is your violation, this is your penalty for the next year, but these are the new rules.
Yeah.
And that's how they work it. I mean, that's what they do with it. The B Little is the fact that my hair does. But I mean, so how much of the Vegas race did you watch?
I rewatched it. I went back and rewatched it all.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. So I watched the whole thing. I don't think it was a bad race. I think it was a bad course.
Horrible course. Okay, so go back to Vegas. The fact that it started at 10:30 Vegas time was bad.
Was terrible.
Now, I don't know if they did that for audiences overseas.
I think so.
Because they sure as hell don't help us out any.
No.
When we want to watch shit live, it's, 1 o'clock their time. It's what, midnight hours, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And that did kind of piss me off. Is it was like, okay, so because I'm going to agree with you. I think it did, to me, it did seem like it was a cater to like the European fans. But if we want to watch, F1 Japan or whatever shit they got going on, then we got to get up at, fucking 3 a.m. to watch it.
Yeah, we got to stay up to watch it.
And I think to me, on the FIA, I think that's one of those that should be something that's addressed.
Yeah, definitely needs to be. I mean, I understand there's people all over the world that loves F1, and I've always liked it. I don't love it. I don't love the things that they do. I with Drive to Survive, I've gotten more into it.
That's me too.
You know, that's why I say it's the Netflix racing series.
Yeah.
But this whole run, it's a historic run, and now 2 years in a row, you got there's a box there, babe. 2 years in a row, Lewis Hamilton is winless. Close the door. I know. That's why I want you to close the door.
Live updates.
Yeah. Little one going.
You have a nice golden hue around you now.
Don't say golden while she's going to the bathroom.
It's the things I didn't need to know.
Well, that's what she's doing. Anywho, so
but can we? But can we agree? Can we agree on one thing? And you said something, and it just kind of made my brain think. There are Americans that like F1.
Yeah.
Aren't there Europeans that like NASCAR?
Very few and far between.
Okay, aren't there Europeans that like the NFL?
Yes.
So don't they have to either A, stay up or get up in odd hours to watch football?
Yes, but the contrary to that, though, is that it's not a traveling circus like the F1.
Which is very true.
You know,
it's always on US time. Yes, that's true.
So if NFL was traveling, like, you know, and in fact they do when they go to, you know, we just saw them in Germany and in the UK, they played at, you know, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you know, their time.
Yeah.
So, but the times of these races suck. Yes, we have to get up. It's fine. My thing is, and I want to get into this because what Sky Sports has done and how they have a lock on the production of F1 and the, you know, ESPN basically airs it from Sky Sports.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the fragmentation of the 2025 NASCAR TV deal?
You sent me that, and that just made my brain hurt.
Now they got shit ton of money, $7 billion across the board from all 4 partners, networks, whatever you want to call it. But
yeah, but that just made my brain hurt.
It's so fragmented. So for the people that don't know, NASCAR, the Truck Series will be on Fox or FS1. I'm working here. What are you doing? Mama needs her slippers. She needs more than that. So the Truck Series is going to be exclusively on Fox Sports 1, which is horrible.
Should be.
It's horrible because Jamie Little, God love her. I love her to death, but she's not good.
They can improve. Like that's not.
Yes, definitely. And hopefully they do. And then starting 2025, the Xfinity series will be exclusively on the CW, which is for us here in DFW is channel 33. So it's network. It's back of the network, but it's network. So every Xfinity race will be on network TV.
So not to throw a weird thing in there, but also going to the CW is NXT.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So CW themselves as a network,
over the inside the NFL too.
So yeah, so CW as a network is really getting into they're getting into the sports market because they want to try to. I mean, they've obviously been dormant for a while and not really had anything going on, and now they're trying to up their brand, I guess.
Right. That's good. But here's the kick in the nuts.
Finish. Go ahead. Sorry.
So here's the kick in the nuts. So starting 2025 with the Cup Series, 14 races to start the year off, including the Clash, will be on Fox and FS1, which only 4 races will be on Fox. Everything else will be on FS1.
Really?
Yeah.
Only 4 will be on Fox?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to guess Daytona, Talladega, Bristol.
The Clash, Daytona 500, Talladega, and Bristol, most likely.
I mean, you've got to throw those main names in there, right?
The Spring Bristol, yeah. And then after Fox's 14 races, you got 5 races that'll be on Prime, and then 5 races that'll be on TNT/HBO Max. So 5 and 5. So that's 3 different partners right there.
It's just a lot of moving.
And then the final 14 races be on NBC, which I think 6 will be on actual NBC. Everything else.
That's what I was about to say. Is it's probably going to be half NBC, half USA.
Yeah, the final 6 races will be on NBC.
Yeah.
I just had an attack.
Asthma? Anxiety?
Probably. No, I cough. I don't know what the hell. RSV attack. Is that a thing? But anyway, yeah, it's fragmented as hell. It reminds me back in the 90s where you didn't know if it was going to be on TNN, if it's going to be on NBC, CBS, ABC, ESPN. Yeah. You never knew. And then NASCAR is talking about wanting to get more audiences or younger audience. How the hell are you going to do that when they don't even know where to find the damn race?
Yeah. When you have to Google, where is the NASCAR race?
Yeah. What channel is NASCAR race on today? They're not going to. They're like, oh, well, fuck it. I don't have Prime. I'm not going to subscribe to Prime. You know, that kind of thing. Or
yeah.
And the thing is,
but I will
TNT. Sorry, the thing with TNT, cable subscribers are going down in drastic numbers month over month.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing. It's streaming on Max too, but with USA and FS1, less eyes on it.
True.
It's give me NASCAR Plus. $10.99, $14.99, NASCAR Plus. I'll stream all 38 races.
Just create a freaking network.
Yeah. I mean, I subscribe to NFL Plus. I get all the local games, and I get to hear out-of-market games on the radio.
Yeah.
So let me pay $14.99 a month for NASCAR Plus, and you can use whatever network you want to record or to film the race, to broadcast the race. Just let me pay for it. And it's one place right there.
You know, just give us that opportunity. I mean, shit. You have, if you think about it, UFC has their own thing. MLB has their own thing. NHL has their own thing. NBA has their own thing. Yeah. UFC, NBA, NHL,
NHRA. NHRA has their own thing.
NHL and
I passed it on to you.
No, I just had a froggy in my throat.
NHRA has their own deal. It's $114. Dirt Vision. You subscribe to that and get all these dirt races. Just give me freaking NASCAR Plus.
But I really do think it's this, though. It's too many hands in the cookie jar. Think about it like this. When the NFL started, who was the first one? CBS. It was all CBS.
Yeah, it was all CBS.
Then NFL put their hands in the cookie jar. Fox put their hands in the cookie jar.
They wanted some of it.
Yeah. So then they got some of it. And then just recently, not recently, but then you had Monday Night Football and ESPN, ABC. Then they got their hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
And So then when that started, you had 3 different networks bidding for the rights to watch football.
Right.
Look at it another way. With the Rangers right now, they are about to go through a process to where they are going to have to figure out what network they are on. Not only the Rangers, but the Mavs and the Stars are all going to have to figure out what kind of network they want to be on. Because
CW.
Bally is about to go bye-bye. Bally is about to get kicked to the door and flicked off like a booger.
Yeah.
But you look at some of these places like that are like city like oriented, Houston, Chicago, LA,
New York
New York, they all have their own networks.
Yeah.
They all need local sports teams need to get their own networks. They need to make it available for everybody to get their own networks.
This is where the owners of all of the major sports teams need to get together.
Yes. 100%.
Buy Channel 39 from NBC5.
No, man, that's Telemundo.
Buy something. Because they all need programming. They all need, they all need it.
Yeah.
There's 2 Yes channels in New York. One is for Mets and one is for Yankees. And the ones that's on the Mets, the Islanders are on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's split like that. It's like Jets. That one channel is Jets, Mets, Islanders, and whatever their women's team is, NBA team. Oh, and Dodgers. Not Dodgers. The Nets, Brooklyn Nets.
I'll say this. I think for let's look at it like this. We have an MLB network.
Yep.
We have an NHL network.
Yep.
We have an NFL network.
Yep.
We have an NBA network.
Yep.
We have a PGA network.
Yep. The tennis channel.
We have a tennis channel. Why can't we have a NASCAR network or a NASCAR channel?
Right.
Why can't NASCAR themselves come up with their own network? Doesn't even have to be a subscription service. Maybe you make a subscription service.
I think the subscription service would be better because they can use their TV rights deal to be able to stream onto that network, just like NFL Plus does.
I can see that.
So they should do a NASCAR Plus, and they can use Fox to stream the first 14, and then piggyback.
Just use NBC
Prime
for the next.
Yeah, and Prime and Max, piggyback off of them.
Yeah.
And then they can also throw in old races because they have the right. It's copywritten material.
But like you said, and this always comes back to something that you and I have talked about for a long time, and we've both agreed. They should have never gotten away from the Speed Channel.
No. Fox bought it, and they turned it into FS1.
Yeah. They should have never gotten away from the Speed Channel. No. And that's one thing that you and I will 100% agree on until the day that we are put in the dirt, that was probably one of the biggest mistakes that they made, because that channel had everything that a race fan, not a NASCAR, not a Monster Jam, not an NHRA, it had everything a race fan could want. Yep. And they put the freaking Barrett Jackson on there too.
Yeah. Now you got to find Barrett Jackson on Mav, I think. Meekum is on Motor Trend, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's everything's all jumped around.
Yeah. It's as cohesive as everybody try to make it. It's even more fragmented than it ever has been. I don't say it pisses me off. It's just aggravating.
No, it's very irritating and aggravating for sure. And I think that's one thing for us that's one thing for people. Excuse me. That's one thing that are
Right.
That's one thing for people that are sports fans in general. Like, dude, stop dicking with our sports channels.
Yeah.
Stop dicking with the sportses that we the sportses.
Sports.
Stop dicking with the sports that we like and the things that we enjoy. Like, everything
if somebody pays for MLB Plus, they should be able to get every single game. Period.
100,000% agree.
It should not be blacked out because you're in the market that the game is playing. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I pay for it. I want it. I mean, how much is the MLB All Access thing per season?
I don't know because I haven't bought it in a very, very long time. I bought it probably 5-6 years ago. Actually, no, it's probably longer than that. When I did purchase it, I want to say it was probably at the time. I think it was like $24.99 a month, so $25 a month.
That's a lot less than what it is for NFL.
Yeah.
So I bought NFL,
but it was only through the baseball season too.
Right. So I bought Sunday Ticket, and this is my gripe with Sunday Ticket. And I knew this going in, so it's not like I didn't know. I read the fine print. I pay $100 a month, $400 for the entire NFL season for Sunday Ticket. And it's on YouTube. But I cannot watch in-market games. It's all out-of-market games, which is fine because of the hat I'm wearing. But if the Packers happen to be playing on our networks at home, I have to have NFL Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be that way. If I'm paying $4 for Sunday Ticket, I should be able to watch every single game in market or not, or out of market or not.
Yeah, no, one thing I will always agree with is the. I'm not going to say it's shady, but the shittiness, because at times the shittiness of the NFL Plus, NFL Network, whatever you want to call it, NFL Ticket, it has never been something that for me that have always been like, oh, I love the NFL Ticket. It's been great. Like, I'm a fantasy football guy. I love watching all the games, but this year I was lucky enough to where the NFL Network got put back on DirecTV Stream, and I had the option to put just the NFL Network or
Red Zone
channel in there. That's all I need. Like, I don't have enough TVs to watch 10 different games, and my games are the Cowboy games, and then whatever fantasy's going on. So
Red Zone's
the Red Zone channel is all I need.
Yeah, Red Zone's perfect for fantasy football, but for me, looking at this year with Aaron being gone, they weren't going to put as many Packer games on our networks here.
No, they weren't going to put that many. They weren't going to put that many Packer games on network TV for sure.
See, last year, I think it was all but 3 games were shown here last season.
Right.
And for those 3 games, I just listened to the audio. It's fine. I can do that. But now, I mean, to watch them, I have to have Plus or what do you call it? Sunday Ticket.
Sunday Ticket, yeah.
And Plus, because I don't stream like cable and all that stuff. Well, I mean, I do, but not mine. And the person I get it from, they don't pay for NFL Network. So my thing is, in the mornings, I'll watch Good Morning Football. That's kind of my thing.
We've gone really long tonight.
Well, I got fired up. Are you scratching your nose on your microphone? Yes, I can hear you scratching your nose on your microphone. Why are you holding it like that?
I'll be honest
Somebody's
with you.
drunk in public.
No, I really have to pee.
Well, wrap it up then.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
But I should have done 18 years ago.
Hey, you know what? You love your kids. Shut up. But I will say this. We love our podcast. We love our show that we do on YouTube, on the Book of Face, all of those outlets that we have. We love our one reoccurring guest. One day we'll meet this gentleman named your favorite blockhead. He seems like a cool dude. He's probably not even listening anymore.
No, I said queefed and he bounced.
Well, I'm gonna bounce too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us on episode number 732 of The Empty Slate. Take a couple of numbers off of that because it's probably not right.
Number 28, but it's close. You know.
For Russell, I'm Chris, and for Chris, I'm Russell. And as Mr. Chris would always say,
we'll see you in the next one.